If you want to be more efficient and effective while experiencing more inner peace, then working in the core of your issues instead of putting on a Band-Aid is vital. Welcome to Life Fix University podcast. I'm your host, Esty Rapport, and here to help you improve your 28 cognitive functions, the 28 things that make up thinking. In each episode, we'll discuss a real-life challenge, why you might be struggling with it, and give you practical strategies so all areas of your life will improve.
When you do a task a second time, it should be easier and take faster. But does it? That's what's coming up next on Life Fix University podcast, episode 357. But first, do you wish you could focus better? And not just with the typical eat healthier, do exercise, do meditation, or take meds. Well, I've got you. Join me for an exclusive 3-day customized focusing intensive. This is a 3-day program that is customized just for you, where I work one-on-one with you for multiple hours every single day to rewire your brain to be able to focus. That's what we focus on in the 3-day intensive, just being able to focus. If you want to learn more about this and this exclusive 3-day intensive, head over to lifepixuniversity.com/focus. That's LIFEPIX university.com/focus to find out more. Now, for today's real life challenge, I want to imagine you just spent a couple of hours entering data into your customer database. You want to just close your laptop and be done for the day. But you've got one more thing to do. One more thing so that way next time it's easier. And that thing is metacognition. So what is metacognition? The dictionary defines metacognition as awareness and understandings of one's own thought processes. I like to call it thinking about thinking. It is the process of thinking about what you're doing so that way next time you understood what you did last time, you can apply those principles, you can apply those strategies, and it will be a whole lot easier and take you a whole lot faster. You don't have to start from scratch all over again. You want to make metacognition a part of your everyday life. After every new or challenging task that you do, before you're finished, before you say you're done and you put it away, you do metacognition. It doesn't have to take long, just a couple of moments. You're just going to think about what you did specifically. What was the actual thing that you did to help you get this task done in the best way possible? So to get you started in metacognition, I am going to give you a few prompts that you could either journal about, you could think about. If you did this task together with someone else, you could have a discussion with this other person. So that way next time it's a whole lot easier. Ready? Question number 1, you could ask yourself is, what was the number one strategy that helped me do this task? It's important to identify what the specific strategy was. Don't just give a very general answer. Be specific with this because that is what's going to make a difference. Number 2, what information or supplies did I need to help me get this task done? Number 3 is, how can I prepare myself next time so this task takes even faster? Number 4, what was the workflow or the process of doing this task? And number 5, here's the challenging one, is what strategy may be even more beneficial so that way next time this task is even easier. Okay, I'll give you an example. Metacognition about podcasting, about recording episodes. I'm going to go through the 5 questions that I just gave you to give you an idea of what you're going through. Okay, so question number 1 for podcasting. What was the number one strategy to help me do this task? And I'm going to say the answer is setting myself up for success, being prepared and having everything totally ready before I hit the record button. Number 2, what information or supplies did I need to do this task? So first of all, I needed all the podcast episodes written out with all the information of what I'm doing, the whole draft. And I needed the podcast equipment all set up. And also I needed different outfits to prepare already because I am recording 6 episodes at a time. And I don't need to have to go looking through my closet, deciding what I'm wearing each time. So I take out 6 outfits, lay them out. I open up my 6 documents of notes. I have all my recording equipment ready, and then I'm going to hit record. That is what helped me be successful now. Number 3 is, how can I prepare myself next time so this task takes even faster? So one of the things I noticed is when I started recording this time, I was stumbling over a bit my words because I hadn't used my mouth a lot. There's actually this thing of doing mouth exercises, or even just simply moving your mouth in weird ways so it stretches your muscles and it's easier for the words to come out. So I think that next time I'm going to do those exercises before I hit record. Number 4, what was the workflow, the process of doing this task? So the workflow was, first of all, setting everything up. So opening my documents, getting my clothing, setting up the equipment, making sure I was totally ready. And then the actual recording part of the workflow was having a separate link for each one of these recordings. So that way I could just hit record and have it saved afterwards with a separate document for what I'm looking at. And I have 2 screens in front of me, one of what I'm recording at, so I could look at myself and see what I look like while I'm recording, and 2, the document right in front of me with what I am saying, so I can make sure I'm not skipping out anything important. And then as soon as I finish hitting a record, I am saving it right away so I don't lose it. I'm going to change and record the next one. And question number 5 for this is, what strategy may be more beneficial to do this task next time? I think if I put on my motivational meditation from my coach that helps motivate me whenever I need to go and be like pumped up while I'm changing in between outfits and like saving each document before I get into the next one, it will help me get my energy totally ramped up for the next episode, even though I'm recording 6 in a row. So that's it. Metacognition for exactly how I'm recording my podcast. And you could go and copy it yourself. In this episode, we discussed what metacognition is, thinking about thinking, why it's beneficial, and how to begin applying it to your life. I am sure you could guess what today's challenge is: to use metacognition at least 3 times, okay? If you thought it was going to be once, well, I'm pushing you. At least 3 times, I want you to think about thinking, answer the questions that I gave you, come up with your own questions, and help you understand the process so that way next time it will be even easier. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.
That's all for this episode of the Life Fix University podcast. If you enjoyed it, please share it with 2 of your family and friends so they too can gain from it, and you'll be helping us reach our goal of 1 million downloads by the end of 2025. Have an awesome rest of your day and grow those dendrites.